Scouting a player at a pickup game to see if they are good enough to play college soccer. I'm the college soccer guy, and I help you play college soccer. When we're looking at players and we're scouting them, really the most important thing at a pickup game, so this is where there's no positions, it's just there's maybe more than 11 players on the field, is first, you never know who's watching you. And number two, it's about two things, your technical ability and your attitude. Those are the most important. And right away, a coach can say to themselves who the best player is. That's not that difficult to go, he's the best player. It's not that difficult to go, he's the worst player. Pretty much any scout can do that. What makes a college scout different is, does that player fit into my team? And when I look at players and I go, is this person college soccer ability? Does this person have the ability to play college soccer? I'm looking at their technique and their personality. And you can see a lot of that during a game, especially when you get to watch it live. This is why camps are really important, because you can go to the camp and be properly seen, where if you go to a showcase, maybe you don't play very much, maybe you never get the ball, and it can be difficult for a coach to properly scout you sometimes. So we're going to watch me recruiting this player at a pickup game together.
Scouting a player at a pickup game to see if they can potentially play college soccer. Let's do it. This game is being played in Malibu, California, where I grew up, and we're going to try and pick out a player as to see if there's anybody that could be the level to play college soccer. I'm going to be the first to tell you all that this level, most of these players are not college eligible. They're older than that, or they no longer have the grades to play college soccer, or they have a real job. This player has been very good throughout the day. Oh, what a great block. You never know who's watching you or who you're playing with. I'm going to jump into this game myself. And since you never know who's watching you, you always have to act as if there is a scout there. Now, I know a lot of you are like, well, I don't even want to get scouted for college. I just want to get scouted for pro. Well, if you're an American and you don't have a European passport, the best way for you to go pro, assuming you don't also have an MLS Next contract, is going to be through college soccer. And many players, including Richardson, who plays for Crystal Palace, got himself a college offer before going pro. So the effort you put in is the first thing we can look at, like who is frankly just running almost the most. Then it becomes a technique thing. Who can we see where we're like, hey, that player right there has some technique about him that's better than the average player. This gentleman is very tall, he's like 6'6". Awkward technique from time to time, but very efficient. This player in gray has the best technique so far I've seen. Really good dribbling, attacking, working hard even when he loses it. So right away, I picked him out of everybody here as one of the ones that has potential to play at a collegiate level if he was of the age. Secret is he actually already did play college soccer, so my taste is pretty good. This guy in pink shorts has really good technique and very good soccer IQ as well. In a pickup game, there's often no formation or no shape, so it can be difficult to watch certain aspects. So we're really looking at the technique more than anything. Technique and effort right then and there is super important. Then we need to see more video of you, of course, in a more competitive environment. But these games are still worth videotaping from time to time if you have additional footage from club games, from everything else, because a coach can tell a lot from your personality when you play with guys that are older, maybe really old, maybe younger, but we can tell a lot about your personality. Here we go, here's his touches, let's see. Ronaldinho, no Ronaldinho. Well done, what a sequence.
At this particular game, I did not pick anybody out where I said, oh, all right, let's bring him to college soccer. But I want to give you guys what it looks like from the headspace of somebody who's looking for players to play college soccer. And a lot of the time, video can be a problem, and mom and dad can just film, and that can help us so much. And if you're a girl soccer player and you're playing in this, that is a game changer. Even if the level's not very good, you playing with boys at almost any level from a college soccer perspective is really helpful in the recruiting process. We don't always worry, like in this instance, in this game, the goals are small, there's not even goalkeepers. Are we upset that one player didn't score 15 goals and it was a waste of our day? No, because we're looking again at the technique and the effort when we're recruiting you guys. So at the very minimum, if you guys are nervous before you go to a tryout or an ID camp or training with a Division II team, which you can do, remember that the coach is looking for the main two factors: your technique, which at this point you're not going to change, you are what you are, and two, your effort. How much do you defend? How much do you press? How much do you communicate? And that in college soccer especially can go a really long way in you getting recruited to play college soccer. And you can see in the video I mentioned, look, you're still going to need additional video. You need an every touch video. You need full game videos in an actual environment. But let's say on a weekend you go play a pickup game and you're communicating with the coach. You could say, hey, coach, here's a moment of me playing with some other players, and here's a moment I scored. Maybe just show one clip. And the level, of course, is not good, so this would not be the ideal video to send out. But if you're communicating with the coach back and forth, or you haven't heard from them, or you have no video, you must have video versus no video. If you want more help playing college soccer, give me a call. Links in the description. Talk to you soon.